In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to start calisthenics for overweight people. Now this video is going to go over how to lose the fat, be in a caloric deficit, and gain muscle at the same time. So the very first thing we have on our list is number one, you need to eat in a caloric deficit and track your calories to make sure you're eating in a caloric deficit. Now, an easy way to do this is download an app called MyFitnessPal on the Google Play Store. It is a very useful app that I use like pretty much weekly to track my calories and track my goals based off of what I want to do, gain weight, lose weight. So yeah, it's a very amazing app. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely give it a try. It's really going to help you with your journey, but you want to make sure you weigh and measure things out. Now, depending on how overweight you really are, you can actually eat in a caloric deficit and gain muscle at the same time. This is possible because 1 pound of fat has about 3,500 calories in it, and in order to gain muscle, you need about an excess of 2,800 calories. So literally, the fat storage on your body can be used as energy to build muscle. Now, of course, you need to hit your protein goals. So eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, depending on your goal body weight. So whatever body weight you're supposed to be at right now, I would just eat the amount of protein for that, or maybe even a little bit higher, because you're going to be in a caloric deficit.
Now, something I forgot to include in this clip is to be in a very slight caloric deficit. Reason being is because the slower you lose the weight, the more sustainable it is. So people you see in these 30-day challenges who lose weight super quick, more often than not, they end up gaining more weight back or getting back to their regular weight they used to be at. The slower you do things, the more sustainable it becomes, and it becomes like a lifestyle change. So a good number to aim for a slight caloric deficit that's sustainable and will cause lifestyle changes instead of just being temporary is 500 calories. So if you eat a 500 calorie deficit, you'll lose the weight slowly, but it's healthier and you're going to keep the weight off. So it's not worth it to crash diet, lose a bunch of weight, and then binge eat again and gain the weight again. So don't do that to yourself. It's not fun. Keep pushing and keep a slight caloric deficit.
The second thing I have here to talk about is do light intensity cardio and ease your way into working out. Now, if you're overweight or obese, it's actually pretty dangerous for you and your joints to exercise. So you want to take things slowly and gradually build your way up to an exercise routine. So doing things such as going on 1 mile walks, going on periodic walks here and there, or doing jumping jacks in your room, or just walking around in general, deciding to take the stairs instead of taking an elevator anywhere. Little things like this will over time will add up and add to your caloric deficit, and it's going to allow you to lose the weight faster than if you would not do this. So going too fast can lead to injury or burnout, but taking things slowly and easing your way into exercise and allowing your body to make those adaptations they need to make to get used to exercise is going to lead to sustainable lifestyle changes. The third and final thing is we're going to talk about basic calisthenics exercises you guys can actually do and start with, even if you're overweight. So number one, we have incline push-ups. Now, incline push-ups can be done on a wall, they can be done on an incline, they can be done at any level. So you can adjust this based off the level you're at. Next exercise we're going to talk about is inverted rows. As you heard me talk about that, you might be thinking, inverted rows, that's kind of like an advanced exercise. It really isn't. It's not really even intermediate. Inverted rows are adjustable to any level, so you can literally do inverted rows while standing. You can do them at a very slight incline. That way you can do the exercise, and everything in calisthenics really is adjustable based off the level you're at. Okay, what do we do for our abs or our legs? So you can do basic squats and cut the range of motion in half, or you can actually do negative squats if you can't do like a full squat. So yeah, there's no shame in cutting range of motions if you can't do a full range of motion squat, or if you can't do a squat at all, you can just take a bench or something and do a negative squat. That way you can build your way up to a full actual squat. And for your abs, you can do basic ab crunches. Now, you probably get a bad rap because they're not the most effective exercise for your abs, but for overweight people who are just getting into calisthenics and want to get the basics down, doing these basic crunches are going to help you get stronger, strengthen your core, and it's just going to help you in the long run. Now, again, to end this video off, I want you guys to keep in mind that the main focus for overweight people, if you want to start calisthenics, is to actually lose the weight. So being in a caloric deficit, doing cardio, stuff like this, easing your way into working out, it's going to lead to sustainable progress. The reason why I say you need to lose weight is because with calisthenics, the lighter you are, the easier the exercises become. Now, if I was all of a sudden, you put 100 pounds on me, every single exercise in calisthenics that I do, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, any exercise I do is going to be that much harder. So how are you supposed to do those exercises if you have that excess weight on you? So that's the reason why you need to lose the weight, to make it easier on your muscles to actually grow and build it bigger and stronger. Now I want to end it off by saying you can do this. This 2023, you can definitely do this. It is possible for anybody to change their lifestyle situation, and there's no shame in starting off doing these basic exercises or doing just some light cardio and changing up your diet. Everyone starts from somewhere. Don't let people tell you anything. Like, don't let people tell you can't do it. Don't let people tell you that you're trying too hard, and don't let people try to drag you down, basically. So you gotta do this for yourself, your own health, and for looking better for you, so for your own personal goals.